All right. Welcome again to MG Sports TV, people. Thank you and very much happy to have you guys here. So this is the morning live. We're gonna do a quick one, people, before I get myself on the road. As you know, we always do the morning live. I cannot just wake up, but blessings and respect to everyone who's tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. Glad to have you here. Karum Hughes said up and running. Big up Karum. Karum said excited match yesterday. Very much so. Mona is the real deal. Yolaki said my life. But the thing is, there's a lot of questions to ask about that game. Now, what that game did yesterday is it showed what Mona can do, and it also showed what can happen to Mona as well. So that game basically showed two sides of Mona. The fight that they have, the fact that they can score goals, but also the fact that they are leaking. Now I'm hearing I hear a lot of questions. I hear a lot of people speaking about the changes, because Mr. Butler explained the amount of changes that he had to make. But in the same sense, this is not the first game that they have conceded quite a few goals. This is not the first game. Even when they battered Camperdown in the first leg with a weakened Camperdown team, they still managed to score 2 goals. But that is just football, and that's how it is. Anyways, people, smash the like button. We're still on the road to 18,000 people. Guess what? We're closer. We're very, very close now, people. We're just a little bit little bit over 100 subscribers away from hitting the 18,000. Hopefully by tomorrow evening, by Saturday evening, maybe by 10 p.m., maybe the final stream for the week, schoolboy football stream for the week, we might hit 18,000. So massive respect to all those who are joining. Now, Karim said, which game are going today? I'm not sure yet. I do 2 back-to-back. I did 2 back-to-back Manning Cup game. Well, I went to 2 Manning Cup game yesterday. Now, strangely, I thought that for those who don't know, Excelsior versus Champion game only played for 16 minutes. Total waste of resources in my point of view. Extreme waste of resources in my point of view. But that's how it is sometimes. The look said a more attacking force will have Mona thinking. Not only that, what's going to happen when they meet upon a well-structured team defensively? They're going to have problems there. So I do think that there's some things that Mona need to work on just the same. Because Camperdown really exposed them yesterday. Extremely exposed people. Big exposure. But that's how football is. So we're going to have a look at the groups, people, because we're just going to do a possible. I'm going to look at my predictions at the start of the season. I'm going to look at my predictions at the start of the season for the Manning Cup. I'm not going to do the Dakasa Cup yet, because the Dakasa Cup is kind of a lot more. So I'm going to look at the Manning Cup predictions that I have for the start of the season. Which team will advance through the second round. And we're going to have a look and see how my predictions are looking so far. Why didn't I have this put forward as early as possible? But yes, found it. So that is what we're doing, people. So for the Manning Cup, which team is likely to come through, advance through their group, and then. So that's what we're going to do this morning, people. And then we're going to look at what my predictions versus what is actually happening right now. So let's jump over to the groups right away. I know you guys are waiting on, and I know it's early morning, so most of you guys can be busy, like myself, because I soon have to head out to go on the road. You don't know regular settings. Every day I'm on the road at a particular game. That's how it is. Let me see, bring up the Manning Cup. The group stages. Alright, so we are at the group. So we're at Group A. Group A at present moment. So my prediction for Group A, January, no look good. It don't look good already, people. It don't look good already. So I bring it up on the screen right now. So my predictions for Group A, already me start off on a bad foot. People. So you can imagine. So let me jump out of Group A, people. So people, don't forget, people, our sponsors, Sub Sports, people. Don't forget to support our sponsors, Sub Sports. You can go over to Instagram and also the our Instagram page and contact them. Get your footballing gears, shirt, jerseys, Reggae Boyz jerseys that a lot of people are asking for. You will definitely get it there. So that, as you can see, is Group A, people. Ajan Atkinson said Mona are underdogs for the Manning Cup. Yes, they are one. They are one of the underdogs for sure. Yellow Kid said, I don't think they are. They are front runners Karoom said, what do you think should have happened with the game between Campion versus Excelsior? I think 16 minutes of football, Karoom, they should have called it quits. The game was at 0-0, and the game ended. The 16 minutes that played, the game ended 0-0 same way. Let me tell you, there were a lot of resources that put into just to participate that 16 minutes. And that resource, I believe, could have gone somewhere else. I honestly believe that it could have gone somewhere else. A lot of resources were put into that 16 minutes of football, and it could have gone somewhere else. Yeah, look, he said, you didn't predict Casey and Georges. I had, let me see what I had. I had KC Calabar. That's what I had. Yellow said, why did they play 60 minutes? The game blew off early. That's why they played only 16 minutes. The game blew off like about 70 something minutes in the first leg. And because of storm weather conditions, so they played the rest the other 16 minutes. But definitely for sure, I thought they should have just wrote it off and said 1 point. Milovic said, I've seen Manning Cup games restarted at 6 minutes, so 16 minutes isn't bad. True, but why? 6 minutes, 16. Big up Duncan Gamins. Big up my brother. Karum, why did I have Calabar? Pre-season, actually. Pre-season, Karoom. Pre-season was the reason I have Calabar. And remember, these predictions were even before the CXC results. Because the CXC results came out late this year. I didn't expect the CXC results to come out this late. So it was done before the CXC results and all the issues that players will have. So that's the reason why maybe Calabar is there. Now, in the preseason, I watched three Georges game, Roper Cup game, William Nib, and a cup. I don't remember which one I cut them. They play another cup game. And for sure, I thought that they struggled, even though the game between them and KC had been 5-5. I thought that they kind of struggled a bit based off that. But I had Calabar. But remember now, at this point, I think it's sure three teams are advancing. 3 teams. So it's KC, Calabar, Georges. KC, Calabar, Georges I had. KC, Calabar, Georges. For Group B, I had JC, Catching, Holy Trinity. That's what I have for Group B. JC, Catching, Holy Trinity. So let me have a look on that group and see what's happening for that. So I had KC, Georges, and Calabar. But so far, Waterford seems to be doing a great job. They will be facing Calabar today. So we will see how that one goes. If Waterford defeat Calabar, everything now is actually going over to Calabar in Calabar hands. So the tile rests with Calabar themselves. So I had Georges, KC, Calabar. Those are the 3 teams. Let me see now. Karim said Andrew Price new to this competition. Karim said Monroe Cup. Yeah. What else? Karim said Waterford surprise team. Yeah, I tell them just come out of the wrenches and just deal with everything the right way right now. I saw them, and the thing about it now, they are so hungry to learn. The team is so hungry to learn, Karim. I tell you, quite an interesting team. A very, very interesting team. They are so hungry to learn. They have a bite to them. Very, very interesting people. Guys, please do smash the like button. I have 18 persons watching. Who else? Let's see. So for Group B now, let me move to Group B, people. Shaka Unleashed God said Karim lower me perm coach now. So let's move to Group B now. We have, for me, I have JC, as I said, JC Catching, Holy Trinity. That's what I had. And as it stands, it's JC Catching St. Diego. And St. Diego really dealt a harsh deal on Holy Trinity yesterday. Very, very harsh. No one expected that. No one expected that at all. No one. But that's how it is. So far, this is actually the okay zone. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So for Group C, I had Charlie Smith and Tivoli. Charles Smith, Tivoli, and on the side, Haile Selassie. So as you stand, it is Charles Smith, Haile Selassie, Tivoli. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So, me spot on that one. Spot on that one so far, people. So, let's have a look at Group D. So far, I have stats on top. Jonathan Grant. And I think I had the Noon at third. So, Norman Manley kick with the Noon foot. Norman Manley kick with the Noon foot out of the way so far. Mushtaq Christopher said, one steps brick wall. Defense, big up. Karum Hughes said, the number 7 looks good. Waterford, yeah. Look like a big man ball game in play. Karum said, it's just the reality. These young players are not easy to predict. True. Very, very true, Karum. I agree with that. In Group E, I have top in the zone Mona, then Camperdown. Let me go to Group E and see what the actual scores are like. So I had Mona, top in the zone, Camperdown second, Wolmer's third. That's what I had. And for sure, it's a bad start for Camperdown. So Camperdown is out. Idle is actually in a stronger position. So what's happening right now is Mona. The actuality is Mona, Wolmer's, Idle. So that is the current situation at hand. So for the last group now, we have Group F. I have Excelsior on top, Kingston Tech in second. But things and times have changed. We have Excelsior on top. I think I had Awesome Marty, yeah. Things and time have changed. So it is Excelsior on top, Campion, surprise, in second, Awesome Marty in third. So my second place prediction is Kingston Tech in fourth position. So it's not that way off. You look said Jago ever win Manning Cup before? I can't recall. No. You look. You can't recall. Karum said it's just the reality. These young players not easy to predict. Just read that a while ago. You said look at Campion though. LOL. Yeah. Milovic said Campion underdog so far for this group for sure. That's just how it is. And Jano sir, do you know who I have for finals? Jeez, do you know who I have for finals? I have JC Mona for finals. I have JC Mona for Manning Cup finals. Strange. But let's see. Let's see if things are going to change. Karim said Campion are doing well. Yes, they are. Planeta said Campion recruit. If not, the coach is doing a very good job. No, they don't recruit, They don't recruit at all. It's just their own players they develop and really, and apply the right training to them. So that's good. That's really good. You have to give them credit for that. You have to give them high credit for that. Because most teams, like the JC, FC, these guys do astute recruiting, worldwide recruiting. Karim said Jago never win it. Okay, so Karim correct it there. You're lucky. So I can't remember seeing that either. But that's just how it is sometimes. So people, I just wanted to run through my predictions and see how they're going so far. At the end of the zone, I'm gonna run back through them and see what I got correct. See if I got any corrected. Should I run through the Casa Cup? Here, I'm gonna go through the Casa Cup, people. Let's gonna go through the Casa Cup. Makes sense since I did the Manning Cup. I spend another 10 more minutes and run through the Casa Cup groups. Alright, so let me start off with zone A. We have in zone A I have Cornwall, Irwin. That's what I have advancing. Cornwall first, then Irwin. But as it stands, it is Irwin, Greenpond, then Cornwall. Cornwall is it possible Cornwall get best second place? Not sure. They still have Malden to face. They still have Malden to face. And Malden is doing okay. They're very consistent. They're very consistent. They're not losing any game. So this is something that we should look out for. Look out for a Malden team next 2 seasons. For sure, people. Look out for the Malden team next 2 seasons. And as I'm saying, remember Cornwall is one of the teams that they defeated as well. So look out for this Malden team probably next season or so. Very, very interesting. Extremely interesting. You look at Milovic, who a country you think can win? Oh, waiting for a Champions Cup. To be honest, I feel it's staying in country. Because, Karim said, three school winning Man Cup from 2006. KC, Georges, JC. Simple. And I think because of the programs that they have the more advanced program out of everyone else. So that's definitely a reason why. They have the most advanced program. They have the big budget to maintain those programs. So that definitely is the reason why. And it is telling. It is definitely telling. That's just how it is. It is definitely telling. Let me see. So let me continue, people. Let me look at the next group. Structure. Karim says structure. Agree. Structure. They have it. They have it. So zone B we have, for me, I have Russies on top, then From. So far we have Russies and From on the same amount of points, only goal difference. So that looks good in my perspective. I do think I have that one spot on so far. Zone C, I have William Nib, Herbert Morrison. And so far it is William Nib, Cedric Titus. Ooh, well done to Cedric. Herbert Morrison is not doing too well. Not at all. Not doing too well. That's how it is. Zone D, I have Mannings and Petersfield. And so far, that is definitely coming through. Zone E, I have Stets and Monroe. And that seems to be the same as the state. And as Yellow would say, one Coke might get a third place. So let's see if one Coke can get a third place. Zone F, I have Manchester and Belfield. I have Manchester Belfield for Zone F. So, number one guy would happy to see that Descartes, DC is so close to Manchester, only 1 point different. So, between third and fifth is a 3 points gap. Between first and third, my apologies. So far, this zone look good. And if Manchester don't make it, it would have mean that none of the teams that I predicted, well, Manchester are going to make it still. But it would have mean that none of the teams that I predicted to go through would have advanced. I have Manchester top in the zone, then Belfield. It's still likely to happen. It is still likely to happen. Karim said there is no substitute for organization and planning. True. That is true, Karim. Tazia Green said, Monroe more forget third. Yellow Kid said, look at Belair, man. Yeah, me I tell you. Some surprise. Well done to Belair. Big result for Belair. Big. Me I tell you, man. This is supposed to be historic in history. This is supposed to be historic to the school. It has to be historic. I remember now, as number one guy said, back in the days, I'd be a 15 and 10 and get from Manchester. But I say go. So I'm going to move to zone G now, where I have Homewood, Christiana. And so far, well, it's still close. Alfonso Davis Pauline, 7 points. Christiana, 7 points. Mile Gullion, 9 points in second. But Homewood, so far, quite clear. So far, quite clear. They'd have to lose 2 games. They'd have to lose 2 games for Mile Gull to overtake them. And is that likely? Yes, it's likely. I think it's likely. But, let me look. They only defeated Mile Gull 1-0. And they are going to play Mile again. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very. Let me say, Christiana next game should be Homewood. Very, very interesting. This group is an interesting one, man. Next, Karim said, why we can't get the same enthusiasm and excitement about local Premier League like schoolboy football? It's because marketing are what? Look at it now, Karim. I think the reason is that school kids, right? School kids are vastly school kids nowadays love entertainment. Well, not nowadays. School kids love entertainment. And you find out that when games are played at school in particular, the kids will turn up for the games. So you'll get a lot of noise, a lot of excitement. When, for example, when you see on the internet, you see a lot of posting, reposting, this or that, because school kids really, really support each other like that. But when you come on to Premier League football now, that's a different case. But funny enough, Nakaruma, Stadium East was full for the Major League. And we have seen Premier League. It is the same level of excitement, For sure, maybe not online though. Maybe not online. Maybe not online. Because when I do programs, like I do review shows for Premier League, I don't get that amount of persons turning up on the stream. You look at Manchester walk over everybody in that group year in, year out. Tazia agrees says schoolboy football more exciting. Can you imagine if schoolboy football that go right around a year? That'd be a vast revenue gain. But let's know Zone H now people have CC, Edwin Allen, and that seems to be the case right now. But Lennon is still in the shout, just behind Edwin Allen. I have CC, Edwin Allen for Zone H. Let me scroll down now to Zone I. Zone I have Marcus Garvey and Ocherius. John knows, sir, me get a big L for this one. I got a big L for this one. Big L. So as it stands, your Castles at the top, Rockabessa in second. And for those who don't know, Marcus Garvey do have a good project. Well, I don't know if a CXA result impacted them. I don't know. But in preseason, when I saw them, they look really good. Specifically, they use the under 17, under 20, I think under 17 team participating in the under 17. No, the under 20 team, and most of them could have played for Marcus Garvey. But that's just how it is. Ocherius now, I am highly disappointed in Ocherius. I expected a lot more. Ocherius says always have some good baller. Highly expected. So get a big L. MPEG said, I think he meant from the YouTube media. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Because no, the truth is, let's look at it this way, MPEG. Remember that how many persons on YouTube media do schoolboy football? You have to look at it that way. How much persons on YouTube media do schoolboy football? Positive Vibes Radio said Bellier and DC what? The two scrub team them. You look at Karim, everybody can relate to a high school and it's far more excited. True. Like I'm a big supporter of Portmore, and it's not because I'm from Portmore. When I'm supporting Portmore, it's not because I live in Portmore. It's solely because my Dakasa Cup teammate, Sole McCullough, who I played this schoolboy football with, went to Portmore United, and I was watching him at Portmore United. So that's how I ended up starting to support Portmore United. South Cry said Mona will not win anything. Overrated. They're playing in competition that is of a very ordinary standard. This is alright. So let me tell you, South Cry. This is ours. Schoolboy football is ours. Jamaica Premier League is ours. English Premier League it belongs to England. Championship belongs to England. Bundesliga belongs to Germany. It belongs to Germany. League A belongs to France. All of those respective leagues has their own competitions that entertain their people. Schoolboy football, Jamaica Premier League, it is ours. It is our entertainment. Don't compare schoolboy football with EPL. That is where you're getting it wrong, South Cry. That is where you're getting it wrong. What do you hear about high school football in England? Because there is high school football in England. There is high school football competition in England. You don't hear nothing. You don't hear nothing at all about it. Why? Because they have English Premier League to talk about. Guess what? We have Jamaica Premier League to talk about. We have schoolboy football to talk about. So guess what we do? We speak about that. We don't live in Europe to talk about the European Championship. We don't live those places. So guess what? We're in Jamaica and we support what we have. We support what we have. Now, let me tell you something. You're going to see a lot of people doing schoolboy football more on YouTube. You're going to see a lot more people doing schoolboy football. Remember, when I started doing schoolboy football, nobody never interested in it. No one has an interest in it. No one had an interest in it. So you're going to start finding a lot more people doing schoolboy football. Because why? Because it is a season and a lot of people, like the excitement. That's just how it is. That is how it is. But guess what? It is ours. It is ours. And we have to enjoy it. If we don't love what we have, how can we make it better? How can we improve on it? It's like a sense. This is like it, right? It's like you have your wife at home. And for some reason, you rather all the other woman them outside your household. Or you have a woman in the yard, but you rather all of the woman outside the yard. But guess what? I have a nice woman at home. And you never look on her. You never support her. You never take care of her. That makes sense to you? That makes sense to you? It is ours. We have to protect what we have. We have to keep what we have because it is ours. Remember, let me tell you, a lot of people bash Jamaican football now. A lot of people bash. I've been here on YouTube defending Jamaican football for months after months after months. I have been defending Jamaican football. I've been defending local football. Not even Reggae Boyz. I defend local football more than how I defend the Reggae Boyz. I defend local football way more. And I am sure right now you're going to find a lot of people jumping on local football. I am sure the same people who are bash local footballers are going to be the same people who are jump on the bandwagon with the local footballers. That's just how it is. That is just how it is. It is ours and we have to love it and we have to protect it. If we don't love it, don't expect anyone outside of our country to love it. I'm going to love it. Big up Karim. So Christ said we have to aspire a better standard. Does that mean you don't support? Listen, yes, we need to acquire a better standard, but it does not come overnight. Billions of dollars now going to show in the league. Billions of dollars now going to show in Jamaica. So it's not like that. It is not like that, South Cry. So we don't want to improve what is ours. Can't understand the reason. What I'm saying is, if we consistently focus on what is not ours, we're going to forget about what is ours. We're going to totally forget what is ours. If we consistently focus on... Alright, let me tell you something. Almost every Jamaican football supporter supports an English Premier League. And they watch it week in, week out. Ask them to watch a Watos versus Arborview coming next weekend. Or something like that. They won't. They just won't. Because they're going to say, boy, the standard is not good enough. This and that. They complain about every single thing. But guess what's going to happen now? When they realize, two of them friends start watch it, three of them friends start watch it, guess what they must start do? They must start watch it. They must start watch it. Raphael says, so why is he on a schoolboy football show then? Let us enjoy our Bush League. Exactly. What enjoy with Bush League? Our Bush League is ours. I asked Renald, why you hate CC? Our CC. The current said, keep doing the good job. Big up Karum. You don't know. Always up on the road. That's hey Karum. Karum, are you one of man must see no Karum and know you know. Just as I say a fresh guard man you see the man them was see when me out there on the streets. Me I tell you man, the man have a better understanding of what I do and what it takes to really do me I do. Because they see it work, they see it with them own eyes. Big up Rajic Sharp, bless up my respect. Ronald Rankin said, as a Carnal fan, the teams to represent the Cup this year is Mannings, Clarendon College, and Intil. Anyone else probably lose. That's a very good take, you know. That's a very, very good take. Who can create an upset in that? Maybe Rossies. Rossies kind of look okay when I saw them. They look okay when I saw them. No, what I forgot to say. Yolaki said, Father Dan said Manning Cup better than that Casa Cup. Lies that. Don't pick up the false narrative there. Don't pick up that false narrative about Manning Cup better than that Casa Cup. Because at present moment, no Manning Cup team can play CC. None. I have seen none. I have seen no Manning Cup team that can play CC from what I have seen so far. So don't say Manning Cup better than that Casa Cup. The Intil one, anyone at that Casa Cup team, they man flag them. The Manning Cup team, they man flag them. Anyone, the Intil one, anyone at Manning Cup team, man flag them. I would love to see the Manning Cup team that can definitely put, like how I see them a beat some side 9 and then something there. That came to that came to CC, that came to Dintil, that came to Mannings. When we should that team make answer now? That not gonna happen, man. That not gonna happen. Fudgy God said none. Jab Kush said none. South Cry said CC is one of the few schools I see trying to play proper football. That means me tell South Cry you now watch football. I don't CC alone do it. Possession-based football. George's Stats, CC, Dintil, Mannings, Glenmuir. Who else? Who else? Who else? Veer. Who else? Let me see who else. Possession-based football. I think that those are the top few. Other schools tried, but they don't really master the system as yet. Kimani Burns said none at all. CC can't lose and get nil. Ronald Rankin said, you're lucky. I'm a Cornell fan, bro. You probably don't remember me still. Someone just subscribed. Big up, massive respect. Let's see who that is. Not popping up, taking a while. That I did here. That you have. Jano. Fashion Sinner, big up. So try, you now watch enough, man. You now what Shaka said military members say that Casa Cup ball them Manning Cup them get them play good for. Exactly. You must that Casa Cup team get raided from Manning Cup team. What you talk about, man? When you say you go down, me tell us it, man. I for one, and I like to me no come from Clarendon. Me no come from Clarendon. But don't at Chapelton there. I want me go watch on Corner League down at Chapelton and them the man they not play football. I saw look a man get up. Me I tell her bad ball like a foolishness. Renan bro, me not here corner, but I'm a college man. So Christ said I said CC was one of the few. Doesn't mean only CC. Okay, yeah, true. Fair enough. Probably me read that out of context. Father said we will see who win the Oliver Shield. You look said, Millie stop overhype me side. Me tired to tell you. I know overhype, man. I know overhype. Ronaldo Rankin said, that's why I love the Champions Cup, you know. Because the town school's too hype. I support any D-Cup school during Champions Cup. Shaka said, Turners. Turners Cup? Is Turners? Turners? Never remember my name. Mommy, I tell people, there's this notion, say, Manning Cup better than Dakasa Cup. Manning Cup teams are better than Dakasa Cup. Foolishness. Total fool. That is a myth. Me see that for myself, that is a myth. Total myth. And we can tell anybody that is a big myth, people. That is a myth. And do not believe that myth at all. Do not believe it. Yes, you can say Champions Cup this and Champions Cup that. But let me tell you, so by the time the team reach a Champions Cup, my time, you amount of injuries. Injuries to my team they pick up. Don't follow that, man. That's a myth, man. Based off what I'm seeing, I've seen teams in Manning Cup, and I can tell you, say, if somebody is cool in the Lakasa Cup, book them at for them level, average level. Flag them, man. Flag. Ronald Rankin said, Manning Cup take baller from Dakasa Cup. Jav Cruz said, CC full of baller, more than enough to go up on his team. Tazia Green said, Stets. South Christ said, CC won the Champions Cup the last time. If I'm not mistaken, is it CC? A CC win the Champions Cup? A CC win the Champions Cup? No, CC. I was catching the win. I was catching with. Ajani Akin said Manning Cup teams have more resources than the D Cup teams. Some D Cup teams. Some. Not the top D Cup teams. I see Manning Cup team was struggle as well. Just the same struggling as some of the D Cup teams in regards to resources. Okay, CC win. Okay, yeah. I see Manning Cup teams struggling with resources financially, just like some of the D Cup teams. But I know D Cup teams who are well off. Just the same as though them have them the Manning Cup teams, the top Manning Cup teams, them have them old boys. It's the same as though some of the Dakar Cup teams have them old boys who fund the programs, them really support the programs, them just the same. Karim Sora said 5 outstanding players in the Dakar Cup off the top of your head, MG. Alright, so the name. I'm not gonna remember the names them. Some names, so I can tell you the team and number. Enid Bennett, number 6, and defender, centre back. Matthew Ellis, Charlie Mount, the little guy from Yorton, Messi. Me talk about people from upper the region. Just a few. Messi, Dintil number 20, Dintil number 8, Dintil number 5, Shamar Martin, that's in central midfielder. Forga number 7, Veer number 11. Dakar Cup is right? Dakar Cup, Veer number 11. Glenmuir number 9, Glenmuir number 10. Glenmuir number 11. Yeah, number 11, number 10, number 9. Old Harbour number 17. Old Harbour number 17. Central number 11. Central number 11. Bad baller. Central number 11. Wicked man. G. Alright, so Richie, CC. Adjiz, CC. Malachi, CC. Boy, Garvey number 10. Cleo Clark. Garvey number 11. Who else? Enough of them. Enough of them. Karim, enough of them, Karim. Me no stop. Because they don't really give me time for things. So if me can sit down back through me file, me can definitely run through them. Manning Cup, a lot as well. Just the same. Whole CC. So people, there's too much. Just say all a CC squad. Just say half, 3/4, probably 90% of the Indian squad. Who else? So me need to go branch out more. So probably me go Ochi side. Ajani said states number 2. Jav said just mention everybody on CC team and done. So me close off. Me go on the last part now, people. So let me see. Yorkcastle. So people, Yorkcastle surprised me. They made a big hit for that group. So me get that group there totally wrong. So we're going to zone J now. I think it's a zone J. I have St. Mary Tech, St. Mary High. So far, St. Mary Tech not doing no justice. Taki, surprisingly, jump out tight. The year when I played the Casa Cup and I played Taki, we beat up Taki. I think we give Taki was 6-1. Me score 2 goals. Hey, score 2 goals. We give Taki 6-1, people. The year when I played against Taki. Let me see if I can find it on internet. Let me can find it on internet. Don't know say internet have everything, you know. No? Nah, see it at all. Nah, see it at all. I say go. Jump in the comment section. Enogan said, yo, military, you play FIFA? Yes, I do play FIFA. But my mind not as bad as you. Me dey at Division 1 online. Me play seasons at Division 1. But might not be as bad as you. Enogan said, want a match. Najib Tomlinson said, which school you used to play for? Charlemont High. Milovic said, St. Mary Tech, artist. Bugger Reaper said, why pre? No, bro, just a reaching. Big up, Bugger. Enogan want a match. Xbox me have though, that is the thing. JGH, Jonathan Grant High School. Is that Jonathan Grant? And when you're talking about Manning Cup team, I actually run through the Manning Cup team first. If you're Jonathan Grant, I predicted Jonathan Grant to leave the group. Group D, I had Stats and Jonathan Grant to advance out of the group. Robson said, create a schoolboy top 10 list and post it every week. Combine Manning Cup and the Casa Cup. I bet the ballers will be waiting every week to see who makes the top 10. Kind of like college football. Top 10 are team of the week. You would say team of the week? I would say team of the week. But I would have to do, the problem with that is now that I would have to do it based off who I see play. I remember saying, enough man now play. So that's hard. Enogan said, me no play online. Let's know the person. Okay, so Jonathan Grant. Robson. Top 10 are just top 10 ballers who stand out. O'Shane said, which match you did today? Jeez, big question. Me don't know it. Robson said, them have cross-platform now on FIFA 23. You can't hide MG. Yeah, really? John, no, I never know. Robson said, top 10 teams. A continuous list. Oh, so top 10 teams of the week. Okay, so I would do that Saturday night and publish it on Sunday. I do it Saturday night and publish it on Sunday. So some teams win like 2 games to the week. I think so. I think that's a good idea. Milovic said, team of the week hard. You can do it for a second round or Champions Cup. I will do it for a second round. I think I'm going to do it for a second round. Where most of, well, It depends based off. I would have to do it based off who I see. Remember, because I go to the match, I'd have to utilize who I see. So, for example, the week that I went to watch Glenmuir, no, the Central team, that number 11 man, tough. The Central number 11, tough. Boss, he play like Neymar. Be a dribble, plat over. Tazia Green said, Manuran says have a good alumni. Romario Lara said, Wagwan for C Mount. Yeah, me not reach a group there yet. So, you know, that's the group that we just touched on now. So, in this group, Zone J, I have said Mary Tech and St. Mary I to advance. Unfortunately, Horace Clark and St. Mary Tech on the same points, and not to be still close. St. Mary High, one of the teams that I predict to advance, is in second position. Taki, gone with the zone. Seems like Taki gone with the zone. So Zone K now, I have Dintil, Charlemont to advance. So, luckily, you're going to take the best of 3 from this group. So we have Dintil, Magrat, and Charlemont. So big up to Magrat. Magrat is doing well so far. Can basically say Dintil gone through already. 8 goals conceded in 8 games and scored 42 goals. Most goals scored by, I think, any schoolboy football team right now. And after today, when they play Geisel, problem gone that 50 goal region. So I have Dintil and Charlemont to advance. So luckily Dintil, Charlemont and Magrat will advance from that group. And last group I have St. Thomas Tech and Morant Bay. I think this was just a throw of dice. I think a throw of dice this one. But I didn't really expect much from this group because I don't know much about these teams, if I'm being honest. So Paul Bogle, 100%. Well done to Paul Bogle. And C4, Paul Bogle, C4, Yallas. Those are the 3 teams who will be advancing. So none of me get them to the rank. So 2 groups so far, me get wrong. Me get 2 group ranks so far. Active Boss said, yeah, big up. Mirak, Mona score more than Dintil. You sure about that? Let me see. Mona. I said Dintil play 8 games, score 42 goals. Let me see Mona. Mona passed Dintil yesterday. That 4 goals. Let me see. I'm looking. So Mona played 7 games and scored 43 goals. So yeah, they have scored 1 more goal than Dintil. They have scored 1 more goal than Dintil. 6 teams in that group. I think Dintil group have a 7 team. 7 team or 6? 6. Alright, so they have scored 1 more. Let me see how much Mona conceded 8 goals as well. Playing 1 less game. So they have conceded more. Basically. But it's balanced now. So those 2 teams are vying for the goal the goal stats. Let me see JC. What going for JC? 35 goals. Oh, that's respectable. Stats at 28. Mona 43. Excelsior 14. Excelsior need to score some more goal. Let me see which other team come as close as Dintil in regards to Dakar Cup. That's at 22. 11. Zone N. Alright, so let me just complete this. No, we completed already. Zone N 22. Central 13. Paul Bogle 26. Nothing there. 15. 22 CC. Just 5 games. Wormwood 8. Need to score more goal than that. Stats 14. Manning's 24. Not bad. William did 24 as well. A lot of people are not really looking at William did from 32. Not bad as well. Okay, so these schools are not doing too bad in regards to putting the ball in the back of the net. Ranking Grant a big side. Ajani said, MG, hopefully your school make it to the second round. We're going to make it, man, based on the points. We're going to advance if best 3rd place. So them can't fumble the bag again. Najib Tomlinson said, my respect to you for putting St. Mary High in your top 2. I'm a player, always tune into your thing. Would love if you could come at one of our match. Big up, Najib, the farman. Just that sent me. Let me see which one location for the games. Let me see. What are the locations for the games? May I look at the location for the games? St. Mary High. And just that, man. Because they're so far, no. I think you guys are going to be playing. When let me see, when I'll play again. Rakabessa, Mayday, Nakovia, BB Cook. And that's a St. Mary Tech. Horace Clark. It's far, man. I just that. Actually far. Some of these games are far. And I travel go all the way a Foga Road the other day. Ronald said, military, you don't really take group stages serious, you know, because a B10 and 20 interzone run competitive ball player. True. I agree with that. Ronald Rankin said, Jonathan Grant a dark horse. Which year you play? I played in 2009, 2010. I played under 16 in 2008, 2007. I think I played under 16 in 2006 as well. Under 14. No, I didn't play under 14. I played under 17 in 2007. That's what it's community. You look at the group become a hard group in recent years. A lot of those teams are quality teams in that group. Egnagan said Brownstown St. Anne. Okay, so hopefully get a game by Jacksal. Jacksal is quite. I think I can make it to Jacksal. That's not too far away from me in my perspective. That's not too far away from me. So I can definitely make it to Jacksal. Fudgy God said go through Central Group. Central Group. Me look on that already, no? Did you go on that already? Central Group. Central. So we'll soon close off the people. Let me see. Next couple of minutes. So Central are leading group. This a group. Okay, so me never reach us all. Okay, so for zone M, I had on top of the zone, I had Glenmuir, Old Harbour, Central. But Central would be, it depends on the pointings. So I just two teams advanced. I actually had Glenmuir and Old Harbour in this group. So Central is the team who is actually creating the surprise and the upset in this group. You know, Central tend to have a good team, but a lot of people had a lot more expectations on Glenmuir and Old Harbour. Even for Central to be leading Glenmuir, that is actually a big thing. That is definitely a big thing. Active Ball said, how far you think Jonathan Grant go? I have them to advance the second round. I can't predict second round, but I have them to advance the second round. So when we reach second round now and the group them set up, then I'll do a prediction for that group. I'll do a prediction for that group. So it is close. This group is really close. One team defeat and you're out. One loss and you're out. So these teams have to be consistent. I see someone said I should go to another group. Kimani said go through Garvey group. Which Garvey Marcio or Marcus Garvey? Two Garvey, you know. So see we have Garvey Marcio, 10 points, Vera and 10 points, Foga Road on 7 points. So another close group at the top. People then tell you about Foga Road 10 and then number 7. Bad ball of them. Bad ball of them. So you go. Anyways, people, for sure now, gonna have to go now. Me have to prepare to hit the road. Don't know if me have to go the match. I have to go the match him. Yeah. Me not really fortunate when me can just get up and start discuss the game them. Me unfortunate, me have to go the game them people. That's how you go. That's how it is. That's how I can get real and proper insight on the team and on the players, and I can know which player this, which player yes. Because yesterday, you know, one of the most outstanding players on the pitch yesterday for me, well, two, and they were on Camperdown team. Camperdown number 9 and Camperdown number 10. They played exceptionally well. But no one really see them because Mona win. And if I was going to give man of the match, I would have given it to Camperdown number 9. If I was going to give man of the match. If Camperdown had won the game, I would have given Camperdown number 9 Because he was exceptional. He was exceptional. But guess what, people? You don't really see those things on TV now. You know what you see on TV? A lot of people don't understand. When you watch football on TV, this is the difference with watching football on the TV. What you see is what a person has the ball. You don't see the off the ball movement. You don't see the attitude. You don't see how they deal with it, how they speak with each other. You don't see none of that. You don't hear none of that on the TV. Me did it. Me I watch it. Me I see everything. Just as though a lot of people are talk about all different type of baller, they don't know nothing about the baller. They don't discuss, they don't talk about the ball based off how they see and hear. They don't know nothing about the ball then. When they did it for yourself and see the players that operate and see the players that talk or them think about the game or them get frustrated and get, I just say go. But for sure, that's his football. That is football, people. Anyways, big up. Massive respect, people. I don't know, so I close off. Remember now, people, we're trying to hit 18,000 subscribers. We are just shy of it, just shy at present moment. As you can see, let me close it back. As you can see, we are now 17,835. If we can reach 18,000 by tomorrow evening after the last stream of the week, I would really appreciate it, guys. So keep on sharing the live, people. Keep on sharing it to your groups, your WhatsApp group, your football groups, whatever group you're in. Keep on sharing it, people, so that we can grow the channel and become a bigger family. But let me see. I'm going to comments before we close off. How long are we there? 1 hour. Gee. Never expected to go 1 hour this morning. Now I tell you, bro. Ronald said when me see the Chester lose, me did have to turn off my data and turn it on back. Can't real. Champion no lose no game yet. That's unheard of. They are doing well. And when I saw for the 16 minutes of play against Excelsior, I do think that they have a lot of bite, but I think that there's still a lot of improvement need to be done. The squad is young though. The squad is quite young, so there is room for improvement. I just say go. There's room for improvement. Nevertheless, I do think that this Excelsior team is a good team. Excelsior number 10, bad baller. Brown Chaps, wicked man as well. Excelsior have some good players, people. Excelsior have some really good players. So, interesting to see, people. Interesting to see. We'll see going forward. Anyways, hopefully guys are doing good. Guys, please do smash the like button. Please do smash the like button before you go. And definitely tell a friend. I'll say go. Just hit the subscribe button. Share it. Share the video. Tell anyone you share it to tell them to share it as well. And also tell them to subscribe as well. So, that is the only way we can grow, people. That is the only way we can grow. And guess what? Growing shows that I am actually doing something. I'm going to the games for a reason. That's a motivation for me. It shows that I'm going to the games for a reason. Anyways, massive respect, people. Big up, and I'll see you guys again. Big up. Route. Boom.